Gemini, August 31st through September 6th carries a strangely charged atmosphere around you. At first, the week may look ordinary, almost too quiet to contain anything important. But beneath the surface, conversations are forming, decisions are approaching, and information you have been waiting for may finally begin to move toward you. There is a feeling that something hidden is becoming visible. A message could arrive at an unexpected moment. Someone from your past could reappear. A professional opportunity could come through a person you almost overlooked. Or you may suddenly realize that the answer you have been searching for was never far away. It was simply buried beneath too much noise. This week is especially important because your greatest advantage will not be speed. It will be awareness. You will need to notice what people say, what they avoid saying, and what their actions reveal. Sometimes the most important message is hidden between the lines. If this reading resonates with you, take a moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel, because your next chapter may contain more movement than you currently expect. Monday begins with your mind moving faster than your surroundings. You may have several thoughts, plans, and possibilities competing for your attention at once. One moment you may feel completely certain about what you want, and the next you may question everything. Do not interpret this as confusion. Gemini energy naturally processes multiple possibilities before choosing a direction. The key this week is not to make every thought a decision. Something from the past may also return to your attention on Monday. This could be a person, a conversation, an unfinished project, or a promise that was never fulfilled. You may initially wonder why this old matter is resurfacing now. The reason may become clearer later in the week. You are not necessarily being asked to return to the past. You may simply be given an opportunity to close a door properly. Tuesday brings a stronger flow of communication. This could be one of the more important days of the week for you because information becomes your greatest asset. A phone call, email, conversation, or unexpected meeting may give you something you need to move forward. Someone could reveal an idea, introduce you to another person, or provide information that changes your plans. Professionally, Tuesday may bring greater visibility. If you have been working behind the scenes, people may begin noticing what you are capable of. A colleague may ask for your help, a manager may seek your opinion, or someone outside your immediate environment may discover your work. Do not be afraid to speak confidently about what you can do. You do not need to exaggerate your abilities. Simply stop hiding them. For Gemini, words can become opportunities this week. One carefully chosen sentence could open a door that months of effort could not. Financially, Tuesday may also bring useful information. You could hear about a new project, payment, side income opportunity, or way to organize your finances more effectively. However, avoid agreeing to something simply because it sounds exciting. Read the details. Ask questions. Think about the long-term consequences. Your curiosity is powerful, but it should be accompanied by discernment. Wednesday may bring a turning point around money and career. You may find yourself thinking seriously about what kind of financial future you want. Perhaps you have been earning money but not feeling secure. Perhaps you want to increase your income but do not know which direction to take. Or perhaps you have been considering a professional change but have been afraid of losing stability. This day encourages practical thinking. Instead of asking, "What will make me successful immediately?" ask, "What can I build that will still benefit me a year from now?" That question could change your strategy. You may also notice that one of your skills is more valuable than you previously believed. Something you consider easy or natural may actually be something other people struggle to do. Communication, creativity, technology, organization, teaching, networking, or problem-solving could become particularly useful. Do not underestimate talents simply because they come naturally to you. Thursday shifts your attention toward relationships. Emotional conversations become more likely, and someone may finally tell you what they have been thinking. If you are in a relationship, there could be a discussion about trust, future plans, expectations, or emotional needs. you may discover that a small misunderstanding has been growing simply because neither person wanted to start the conversation. Do not allow pride to speak louder than affection. If you care about someone, clarity is better than guessing. For single Gemini, Thursday may create a fascinating romantic possibility. Someone new could enter your life through conversation first. You may find yourself unexpectedly interested in a person because of their intelligence, humor, confidence, or way of expressing themselves. The connection could begin casually and then become more meaningful. There is also a possibility that someone from the past may attempt to reconnect. This is where you need to be honest with yourself. Are you interested in the person, or are you interested in the memories connected to them? Sometimes nostalgia paints old situations in softer colors than reality deserves. Before reopening an old chapter, remember why it ended. Friday brings a noticeable increase in confidence and social energy. You may feel more willing to take risks, meet people, and express yourself. This is an excellent day for networking, communication, interviews, presentations, creative work, and important conversations. If you have been waiting for a suitable moment to send a message or make a proposal, Friday may be especially supportive. There may also be a surprising invitation or social opportunity. Someone could invite you somewhere you were not expecting to go, and accepting could put you in contact with a person who becomes important later. Do not force yourself into situations that make you uncomfortable, but do not automatically reject something simply because it is outside your normal routine. Sometimes a new chapter begins with a simple decision to say yes. Your social circle may also become more revealing. You could notice who genuinely celebrates your progress and who becomes uncomfortable whenever you grow. This realization does not need to create drama. You do not have to confront everyone. Simply observe. Let people's behavior give you the information you need. Saturday brings a slower and more reflective atmosphere. After so much communication, your mind may crave silence. You may want to stay away from unnecessary conversations and spend more time thinking about your future. This is valuable. Gemini, you are often surrounded by information, ideas, messages, and opinions, but not every piece of information deserves your attention. Saturday asks you to separate noise from truth. You may realize that you have been worrying about something that has not even happened yet. Your imagination can create 10 possible futures in a few minutes, but only one of them will actually happen. Do not allow hypothetical problems to steal energy from the present. This can also be a powerful day for personal development. You may decide to change a habit, begin learning something new, organize your schedule, or finally take a project seriously. The idea does not need to become perfect immediately. It only needs to become real. Sunday brings a sense of understanding. You may look back at the week and recognize that several events were connected. A conversation on Tuesday may explain something that happened Thursday. A financial concern on Wednesday may lead to an opportunity on Friday. A past relationship may return simply to show you how much you have changed. This is the kind of week where small details can become significant later. Your energy may fluctuate throughout these days. At times you may feel extremely motivated, talkative, and inspired. At other moments, you may suddenly feel mentally exhausted. Give yourself permission to disconnect. Your brain cannot remain switched on permanently. Rest is not wasted time. In your career, this is a week to communicate strategically. Your words can influence how people perceive your abilities. Be clear, concise, and confident. Avoid gossip, unnecessary arguments, and reacting too quickly to criticism. Someone may test your patience, but responding calmly could ultimately strengthen your position. Financially, the week encourages flexibility and planning. There may be opportunities to increase income, but avoid impulsive financial decisions. If you receive unexpected money, think about how you can use it to create future stability rather than spending it immediately. If you face an unexpected expense, do not panic. Look for practical solutions before assuming the worst. In love, honesty is your strongest advantage. If you are committed, Talk about what you actually need instead of expecting your partner to guess. If you are single, remain open to connections that begin through conversation rather than instant attraction. A person who stimulates your mind may eventually reach your heart in a way you did not expect. Your psychological growth this week is connected to boundaries. You may realize that you do not have to respond to every message immediately, explain every decision, or participate in every argument. Your attention is valuable. Treat it like a limited resource. The most favorable days are Tuesday and Friday, especially for communication, career, networking, and new opportunities. Wednesday is important for financial planning and professional decisions. Thursday carries stronger emotional energy and can bring meaningful developments in love. Monday is best approached with patience, especially regarding unfinished matters from the past. Saturday is ideal for reflection and mental rest, while Sunday can bring clarity about the direction you should take next. Gemini, there is a deeper message hidden inside this week. You have spent a long time collecting information, observing people, analyzing possibilities, and imagining different futures. But eventually, information must become action. You cannot think your way into every answer. Some answers only appear after you take the first step. That is why this week may place you in front of a choice. It may not look dramatic from the outside. Nobody may even realize how important it is. But inside you, something will shift. You may decide to stop waiting. You may decide to speak. You may decide to leave something behind. You may decide to accept an opportunity. Or you may simply decide that your peace is more important than proving yourself right. And that decision could change much more than you expect. If someone from the past returns, listen carefully but remember who you are today. If a new opportunity appears, investigate it but do not let fear eliminate it before you understand it. If money becomes a concern, organize rather than panic. If love becomes complicated, communicate rather than assume. And if your mind tells you that you need to have everything figured out immediately, remind yourself that a map is not required to take the next step. Gemini, your future is not hidden from you because you are lost. It is hidden because you are still building it. This week, pay attention to the conversations that feel strangely meaningful. Notice the people who appear at unexpected moments. Listen to the ideas that refuse to leave your mind. Watch what changes when you finally stop chasing an answer and allow it to come toward you. August 31st through September 6th may begin as another week on the calendar. But by the time it ends, you may realize that one conversation, one opportunity, one decision, or one realization quietly changed the direction of your next chapter. Do not underestimate the small moments. Sometimes destiny does not arrive like thunder. Sometimes it arrives as a sentence. And this week, Gemini, make sure you are listening when yours is spoken.